I'm Jack Watson for Maryland Cold Cases in Rosedale. Mark Levasseur lived here on Philadelphia Road in December 1988. In the early morning hours, someone shot him, and today his mother is still hopeful for answers.
My husband, Pat, and I, we used to call Mark our ambassador because anyone he met, he said he liked, they were his friend.
His photos still hang proudly in her Joppa home. The son, Wanda Levasseur tells us, had more friends than she could count. Mark was an Eagle Scout, a Joppatowne High School grad. His note in the yearbook shows he played soccer, rocked out to Judas Priest, and loved Mom.
He saw me 2 days before and everything was fine. And he wanted to come home because his roommate was leaving the apartment to get married. So Mark says, "Can I come home?" I said, "Of course you could come home."
Mark was a manager at Gibby's Seafood and lived in Rosedale, the top-floor apartment and a home on the 8500 block of Philadelphia Road. He aspired to open a business himself one day.
It was just normal family life until this occurrence. And since then, nothing is normal.
It's been that way since the week before Christmas, in December 1988. Mark had just come home from work. Around 2:30 a.m., the downstairs neighbors heard a commotion and went upstairs to check on him. Police believe there was some kind of struggle. He'd been shot once in the head. He died at the hospital not long after.
I remember one of the detectives said he couldn't find, during all the interviews, that he didn't find anyone that said anything negative about him. And he said that was unusual for a person his age, 23.
For going on 37 years, it's unclear why anyone would do this to Mark, which is why Wanda reached out to WMAR 2 News. Police still want to piece it together.
When they went upstairs using a back stairwell up to his apartment, they found him there on the kitchen floor.
Corporal Donna Carter looks into cold cases in Baltimore County and told us exactly how Mark's case went into that category.
A lot of different people were interviewed and a lot of different people were looked at. There were different people who came forward with information saying that they thought that a certain person did it. Each person pointed to somebody else, and at the end of the day, nothing came forward or transpired with any of those tips.
Carter says they knew of minor squabbles with restaurant employees and an old roommate, but nothing major to point to who did this. Police are still unsure of a motive, but they do know Mark's valuables, including cash and gold, were not taken. Carter tells us whoever did this knows they did it, and urges anyone who noticed anything around that time on December 16, 1988, to come forward with details, and hopes someone's growing conscience leads to closure. Wanda hopes for the same.
I think that there still should be someone who knew something during this happening, since his circle of friends was so wide, not only through school and scouts, but through his work. And I still believe there has to be somebody, even after all these decades.
36 and a half years ago, Wanda recalls the sea of people at Mark's funeral. It's clear how many people cared about him. If you have any details to give his family and those people answers, please contact Baltimore County Police at 410-887-3943. For Maryland Cold Cases, I'm Jack Watson. Thank you for watching this edition of Maryland Cold Cases. You can check out more cold cases by clicking on this box over here, and be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any new videos when we upload them to YouTube.